guys, it's Joshua Carter here, and today we're back with another space video. This is the first episode of a 5-part series talking in depth about different parts of astrophotography. So let's get started. First of all, what is astrophotography? Basically, astrophotography can be broken down into 2 parts, astro and photography. Astro comes from the Greek meaning of related to space. Photography is taking pictures of something, which is why the root of photography is photo. Now we have taking pictures of something related to space, which is the definition of astrophotography. There's a lot of equipment required in order to do high levels of astrophotography. It also requires a lot of skill. Sure, if you put enough time into it, you can get crazy images like you see on the web. But who has the time to put hours and hours into an image continuously for weeks and weeks, with all of it being thousands of dollars? Okay, well, maybe that's an exaggeration, you say to yourself. It doesn't really take hours and hours to make a single image, right? Well, this image I'm showing on the screen is the Orion Nebula. This is the setup they used to take the photo, and the exposure time was 2 hours and 51 minutes. A lot of the time, people stay out for longer to gather more information, and they literally stay out for the whole night. During my trip to the John Glenn Astronomy Park for my birthday, I met an astrophotographer saying that he spent 40 hours capturing the Andromeda Galaxy. So what do I suggest to get started? All I would recommend is a phone and a tripod. You could also attach a phone to a telescope and take pictures of the moon or planets. I captured the moon through my telescope and it looked amazing. Since we're on the subject of astrophotography, let's talk about some of the things I'm referring to when I talked about exposure time. Here's my first image of the constellation of Perseus. I then took several more images of it and stacked them together. Because I stacked them, I was able to get more information out of the image, bringing in more stars. The more I add, the more I bring out. This is the prime core of astrophotography. That's what many astrophotographers do when creating their images. Astrophotography is a very fun experience. You're able to capture the wonders of space and look back at what you did. You look back at the images you take. You look back at your progress, your accomplishments. You look back at what you created. And that's what astrophotography is all about. I'm Joshua Carter, and I will see you next time.